AMD 5000 is here! Wow, what is this Razer's epic gaming chair? A YouTube mall is coming soon? Don't go anywhere, this is MLM.
A new era of leadership performance across computing and graphics is coming. Join us on October 8 and October 28 to learn more about the big things on the horizon for PC gaming. Isn't that amazing?
After months of teasing us and hyping out anticipation, AMD's new Ryzen 5000 series desktop CPUs are finally hitting the shelves on November 5th. Running on the new Zen 3 architecture, AMD is able to increase the instructions per clock by 19%. This thanks to various architectural optimizations including unifying the L3 cache, which was previously split in half. This in turn reduces the latency and increases the IPC. So what does this mean? It means that AMD has successfully beaten Intel in terms of single core performance. This time around, AMD announced 4 CPUs. The Ryzen 9 5950X, Ryzen 9 5900X, Ryzen 7 5800X, and Ryzen 5 5600X. The Ryzen 9 5950X is the highest end chip. Priced at $799 USD, it comes with 16 cores and 32 threads, as well as a base frequency of 3.4 GHz and highest boost clock of 4.9 GHz. Moving down one level, we have the Ryzen 9 5900X. It only has 12 cores and 24 threads, but it is priced at a much lower price of $549. It has a base frequency of 3.7 GHz and a highest boost clock of 4.8 GHz. For the Ryzen 7 5800X, it is packed with 8 cores and 16 threads for the price of $449. The base frequency is 3.8 GHz and the maximum boost clock is 4.7 GHz. Finally, we have the Ryzen 5 5600X, which may be the best-selling one. Priced at only $299 with 6 cores and 12 threads, it comes with a base frequency of 3.7 GHz and maximum boost of 4.6 GHz. While AMD did not break the 5 GHz barrier, AMD did claim that their Ryzen 9 5900X is the first ever desktop CPU to score 600 points in the Cinebench single-threaded test. They even claimed that the 5950X beats the i9 10900K in both content creation and gaming performance. But that's not all. AMD also teased us with their RX 6000 series GPUs, which will be announced later this month. Skip this part if your heart cannot take too much excitement lah, but here is just a 4K gaming benchmarks that AMD shared with us. 2 months ago, Sony Mobile announced 2 smartphones that are coming out later this year. The Sony Xperia 1 Mark II and the Sony Xperia 5 Mark II. The Xperia 5 Mark II costs 4,099 ringgit, while the Xperia 1 Mark II costs 900 ringgit more. The Xperia 1 Mark II is a square-off device with a flat display back and sides. It is packed with Snapdragon 865 chipset, 6.5-inch 21:9 cinema wide 4K HDR OLED display, 8GB of RAM, 256GB UFS storage, and external memory of up to 1TB via microSD support. It features a triple camera with 12 megapixels for each sensor alongside a 3D IPOF sensor as well, whereas the front camera is 8 megapixels. The cheaper variant Xperia 5 Mark II also comes with Snapdragon 865 6.1-inch OLED display that supports up to 120Hz refresh rate and 240Hz touch sampling rate, as well as 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage option. However, this is the only model with the world's first 4K HDR 120fps video recording mode, and all lenses are Xceed lenses with anti-reflective coating. According to Unbox Therapy and Marcus Brownlee, most smartphone consumers don't realize just how gangchow Sony smartphones actually are because of Sony's lack of marketing for their line of smartphones. So guys, you gotta test out these new releases just to see how awesome they are. Razer just launched their gaming chair Xceed, and apparently it is very similar to Secret Labs Omega and Titan in terms of design, recline mechanism, stitching, and even armrest. What is going on? Not only did Razer made it clear that they do not have a collaboration with Secret Lab, Secret Lab also confirmed that they do not share a production facility with Razer or any other manufacturers. This car looks like a hybrid between Omega's bucket seat and Titan's larger frame. If you're double the size of Shane, you can consider buying this chair because it can support up to 140 kg. It also has a pretty amazing lumbar support and curved back. Take a look. It has 4D armrests that can be adjusted to just about any direction and a very Genshin fully customizable back support. Looks like Razer is just going up against the #1 competitor. That being said, a lot of gamers swear by Secret Labs back support with or without lumbar support. Razer Xperia is now available on its official site for only $499. So would you guys give this chair a try? I don't think it is too much of a price. A new RPG open world adventure game, Genshin Impact, is widely compared to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. However, many online reviews are leaning towards Genshin Impact. Players can choose young fairy-like prominent male characters, but majority of its characters comprise of young female characters with flirtatious dialogue. When the game launched on September 28 across all platforms, it got 17 million downloads in 4 days and hit $50 million revenue in the first week. The mechanics of the game may be very similar to Breath of the Wild, but I believe Genshin Impact can grasp players' curiosity better because their navigation requires players to find a tower in order to unlock different parts of the map. This mechanic will keep players more motivated as it is more rewarding to progress across the map and not to mention more visually appealing. When it comes to combat, it focuses on using multiple characters to leverage elemental properties during a fight. Each character has their own elemental chi. Ice, fire, lightning, air, what else? Water. And they come with their own elemental attacks. For example, fire attacks will keep enemies burning and ice attacks will slow down enemies' movements. Quite standard. I believe the game's pleasant visuals, combat mechanics, and breadcrumb exploration are what attracted a lot of players to the game. Personally, I never quite got into gacha games because I believe you need a kind of commitment to the game or a kind of scary attachment to the characters in order to spend the kind of money on in-game currencies. But if you want to try, it is available on PC, PS4, Android, and iOS for free! Of course! Because you have to pay for in-game items ma. Recently, YouTube content creators are asked to use the software to tag and track featured products in their videos. Looks like YouTube is ready to convert their library of videos into a massive product catalog for viewers to directly buy products from. Late last year, YouTube began testing a similar integration for creators, enabling them to list as many as 12 items for sale on a digital carousel below their videos. Merchandising is one of the strategies that YouTube is pursuing to increase additional revenue for creators beyond ads and sponsorships. But what you don't want to know is, this could help YouTube collect more data to strengthen their ad business. Yikes. While it isn't clear how YouTube is generating revenue from these sales, a spokesperson from YouTube has said that these features are currently tested on selected accounts and creators have the choice to display whatever products they want to display in their videos. Maybe YouTube is doing this because TikTok is doing well as a creator and e-commerce platform. What do you think? Now that it is easier to buy products from your trusted YouTubers, do you foresee more parcels at your doorsteps? Now, comments time! Albert Jen, it's time for a full team rate gaming PC. If your wallet says okay, go ahead. Ezwan Razman, Selangor, PJ and KL is having PKPB. May all MOBHouse Productions crews stay safe and sound or else I'll keep replaying your old videos. Bro, we'll keep coming out with videos even if we do work from home. For example, this MLM. So if you want to support us, please do share our videos out to your friends, to groups you're in, to pages you like, whatever. Matt Danielle. The transparent wood is not a very new invention. Actually, I've seen it since I was in high school. I don't think it is a new invention at all. Of course, other people must have discovered this before. But to make it into a very glass-like screen and actually stand all those kind of impact just like any other glasses, I think this is an innovation, not an invention. Next, Faisal Yusof. If you're a bangsawan, just buy RTX 3090 and Ryzen 7 to play miniclip games. Is miniclip even still around? I used to play that Penguin game, Club Penguin on miniclip. Bobby Houston. I'm sorry, but is she the girl with the weird wink in the phone advertisement? Yes, I'm the girl in the Poco phone advertisement. If you haven't actually watched the proper video, the ad yet, please do watch because the one with the weird wink is actually a teaser only and I don't look very flattering in the video. Tianlin. Delay or not, in the end, they still cannot make enough cards for the demand. Hoping AMD looking at this can avoid Nvidia mistake. Well guys, I think this is just how a lot of businesses are doing. They want to make sure that the demand is very high, they can supply lower so that the price can be higher. A lot of you guys say I have a kind of accent. You can pop up all the comments that talk about my accent. Then swipe them away. But anyway, just some sharing. I didn't grow up in Malaysia. I studied in international school since young, so I guess my English is pretty rojak. And also because I studied in Singapore for 1 year and I moved back here, I just speak normal, okay?